by the support that I have received from the chiefs and the good people of Ketu North since I declared my intention to contest. I'm excited that, like you can see, hundreds of branch executives and stakeholders within the Ketu North constituency are here to support me to file. It's a challenge to me that indeed there is a clarion call for a leadership that cares about the people, a leadership that can provide effective representation, a leadership that can shape the politics of Ketu North. And I am excited that all these stakeholders, branch executives, former constituency executives, traditional leaders, religious leaders, the young people of Ketu North, the women, everyone is out here to support me. I believe this is just the beginning of greater things to come. And given the opportunity, you know me as a performer, you know me as someone who provides a leadership of results, you know me as a visionary leader, and I believe Ketu North will see that kind of leadership from 2025.
Great. So one of the issues being raised is that you haven't been domiciled in this constituency for long. How are you dealing with that with the delegates, and what's your key message to the delegates?
That certainly is not true. It's one of the many fabrications against my person. I was born and bred in Ketu North. I left Ketu North for school in Accra, in Ho, went back to University of Ghana, and I'm always consistent. I've always been consistent in Ketu North. And so I believe that among all the candidates, all the other candidates, if you want someone who was properly born, bred, and raised here in Ketu North, and properly domiciled in this constituency, I'm certainly someone that stands out. And so that cannot be true. Again, when you talk about going to parliament, it's about providing representation to the people. The big question we should be asking ourselves, that who can best champion the cause of the people of Ketu North in parliament? Who can we send to parliament? Who can lobby and has the social capital that will bring the needed development to the good people of Ketu North? I want us to be addressing these issues. But I have started from day one, and I have stated clearly to all my supporters, my team, and everyone, that I will stay to the politics of issues, because when we stay on the issues, when we stay on track record, when we stay on dedication to the party, none of my opponents will come close. And that is why many of them have decided to veer off into the propaganda and fabrications against my person. But I remain resolute. I am focused, and I believe that come 13th May, there will be a resounding victory in Ketu North for Edem Agbana. 13th May. It will not just be a victory where the one who will come second will say, oh, I came close. I am telling you on authority that by the grace of God, and with the support of my team and the branch executives and the stakeholders you see around me, it will be a resounding victory on the 13th of May.
Beyond that, I mean, we know this a known NDC constituency, but you had a very tough competition from the opponents in the last election. How are you looking to weather that storm? I mean, should you win the primaries, which we know you are likely to, how would you weather the storm of the opposition come 2024?
So before I decided to contest, my team and I embarked on an independent research to ascertain the cause of the NPP's appreciation of vote and the NDC's depreciation of vote in the parliamentary contest. We came up with our findings. And key in the findings is that the one new candidate, or the one to build on the foundation being laid by Dr. James Klutse Avedzi, must answer certain questions or tick certain boxes. I believe I tick all the boxes, and that is why my candidature will bring into the constituency a new wave of dynamism. Even before the primaries is over, come and do your own independent checks in Ketu North. The youth, the women, the aged, everybody is telling the delegates that when you go vote for Edem Agbana, it tells you that they have identified something. And so when I'm giving the nod as a parliamentary candidate, my team and I have declared that we will pursue Operation 85% in the parliamentary contest for the NDC in Ketu North. It is possible. It is all about providing the kind of leadership that can provide those results. We have the answers. And we know that by the help of God and the good people of Ketu North, we will take those bosses and get the 85% that we are all yearning for. And let me tell you, you can go and find out. I am the biggest nightmare of the MPP in Ketu North today, because they know that with my candidature, the kind of vibrancy, the kind of dynamism and activism and advocacy that I bring on board, they will find it difficult to build any party or any base in Ketu North again. The MPP will stay far away from the seat when I become the parliamentary candidate.
Thank you very much. We wish you well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.